Hi, seekers. No one is here yet. It's okay. I didn't make an announcement. I didn't tell anybody. So I'm just going to start as if it's a regular video, and if people will join. Oh, we have one joiner. If you're here, say hi. Everyone who's here, say hi to me. Amy, happy birthday, friend. Thank you. Hi. Thank you, Tendi. Thank you, Amy. So, hello. This is completely not planned. Therefore, I didn't inform. Sorry. Oh, everybody, thank you. So, it's actually my little bit of a post-birthday because it's after midnight. It's like 6 minutes after midnight, unless you're in the West Coast, and then it's still my birthday. May 3rd. Oh my God, you guys are so sweet. I love you guys. So, I thought about, I just got back home from birthday stuff. I actually hate my birthday. Not because I generally hate the notion of birthdays. I mean, a birthday is a celebration of you being alive. Yay. Happy to be alive. Yay. Subjectively, I don't ever like my birthdays. Okay, Lisa is still on the West Coast, so still my birthday over there. Thank you all. Okay, so I thought about, giving myself messages for this coming year. And then I was like, well, my journey is no longer mine alone. I'm sharing it for more than a year now with amazing group of subscribers, seekers. You've become such a big part of my life. So 2018, I was 33. Right now I'm 34 today. And 33, it's like a master number, right? And we have such a romantic notion about master numbers, like 11, 22, 33. Everybody wants their numbers to be that total. And if we see those numbers all the time, we get excited. Here's the thing, and not to blow off the candle. Master numbers have very high frequency. They have very, very, very strong energy because they are here to elevate us. Okay, they speak of elevation and somewhat of transitions between dimensions. Okay, just like right now we're talking about our expansion from the third dimensions to the fourth dimensions, whether it be physically in frequency or with consciousness, or maybe it's the same, God knows. But that's what master numbers are here to represent and to guide us towards. So when we are, thank you everybody for the birthday wishes. You guys are so sweet. So when we're under the effect of master numbers, whether it be because our birthday totals to it, or our name totals to it, or my age is 33, but also Morgane and Babylonian numerology totals into 33. Not Pythagoras numerology, if anybody's doing the math and it's like, she's wrong. I'm not wrong. The more ancient numerology. Anyway, so 33 was my age, and up until today, and my name is 33, and I knew it's going to be a meaningful year. I didn't necessarily expect a miraculous, magical year. It was a very challenging year where I was literally stripped off of everything and gained everything. It was a huge, like, weird stuff of like losing it all, winning it all, extreme suffer, extreme inspiration and joy. And it's like, wow. So I'm actually happy to be out of that. And I feel like my journey through all that was survived a lot thanks to you guys, because throughout this past year, every month you were my constant, right? You guys, I always gave you guys messages every month. The only month I skipped giving messages to you guys was for December, because in November I lost my dog Ollie. So that was the only time where it kind of took me out of, oh, I love you too, thank you. But you were just always there. And basically the guidance that I was giving you guys, I was giving to myself. Like if anyone out there is like, oh, Morgan gave me guidance and helped me, you allowed me to help myself through so many things. Because when we say the messages and when we help others, we remind ourselves, right? And sometimes I would say things to you guys. I was like, where did that came from? And oh, I can use that myself on something. So I want to extend my immense gratitude to anyone who ever listens to me. Thank you. Do I have babies more? No, I don't have babies. So immense gratitude to anyone who ever listens to me and take my guidance. You allow me to give myself guidance as well. You have allowed that to me in a bit over a year now. So for my birthday, I would like to thank you and give you a gift. Okay. So I was about to give myself a reading for the next year, and I was like, no, my seekers are a part of this, and we're going to give messages to anyone who's here right now. It will be most relevant to anyone who was drawn to this video and was kind of around, and anyone who will see this afterwards, because I will post it after the live. Oh, you're so welcome. I'm sorry that I can't talk and read at the same time. I'm sorry that it's not that I'm ignoring you guys. Happy birthday. Thank you. Oh, you're an Aries, Lisa? Cool. Okay. Thank you guys for the love and for the best wishes. So first message that came out from me right now is master numbers. Like just an example, like on November 11, 2018 was the year of the 11, 2 + 1 + 8 is 11, so it's 11, 11, 11. I woke up and I saw on the clock, on the watch, it was 11 a.m. and 11 minutes, and then the phone also shows the date, so it was like 11, 11, 11, 11, like tons of 11s, and I was like, wow, that's major, and I felt something big. I just had no idea that is the day my dog will transition from life to death or a different sort of life. And my age of 33 was so intense, but it also expanded me so much. I feel like a different person. So, and it's in a good way. Like right now, I'm not complaining. I'm not anything. Like it stripped me off of anything that wasn't working, including deep psychological subconscious things. There were things that I lost that I wish I hadn't, but I've also gained a lot of stability and a lot of blessings that I have to thank for, and I'm very grateful right now. And also the knowledge that I've attained and the growth of the channel. We're almost at 15,000 subscribers. Oh my God, it's weird to say it out loud. So basically what I'm trying to say to you guys, keep in mind when you're handling master numbers, whether within your name, you need to understand that it comes with a lot of responsibility and like challenges, because the higher the expectations of your frequency and from your energy and what your mission is here for, then the more you have to learn, right? Okay, if you're expected to know a lot and to do a lot, then you have to learn a lot, therefore go through a lot. So people with the life path of master numbers, 11, 22, most especially 33, 44, even more, it's not fun, but it's for a reason. So always know if you have that sensation, let's say you have a lot of master numbers in your name or in your date of birth or in your total or whatever, and you're going through really challenging times and bad things, it's something that that it expands you, right? I'm not trying to encourage you to be like, oh, only suffering teaches us and we grow only from the suffering. I don't believe in that, but it's a big part of the life path of people with master numbers. So just like a small FYI on real numerology, because everybody's like, oh my God, you have 11 and 22 and 33 in your name. You're so magical and your life is probably like a unicorn's. No. A tree grows only as tall as the depth of its roots, okay? The more your soul wishes to expand in this lifetime and do, the more your roots are going to go down deep to the underworld of your psyche and of your life and of your circumstances, okay? So basically the way up to heaven is down through hell. I'm doing this because I don't really believe in the biblical notion of heaven and hell, I find them to be the same thing, right? The polarities, the yin and yang of our existence. Okay. So if you have like a master number and you have challenges and you feel like you're having a lot of things to deal with, yeah, check your behavior, obviously, because maybe you're fucking up. I don't know. But if you feel like it's karmic or like a lot of things from the universe, understand that it's a path that your soul chose to have a mission in life, to attain knowledge and ability and strength. So I hope this gives comfort to anyone out there. Tandy, I'm a Cancer. I see the number 69 most of the time, mostly on my phone battery percent when I open a book randomly. 69. Okay, so that is 69 is the duality between the family life, like our inner circles, family, closest friends, and 9 will be the outer circle, the universal spirit, being a part of humanity or of the global society and so on, and your communication and connection between those two. Okay, and it sums to 15, which is a number of magic and energy work. Okay, so I don't know if it speaks to you, but there's something there in that aspect of the balance between the 6 and the 9. 6, both of them are numbers of harmony. The 6 is more like personal harmony within your closest circles, and 9 is more the communication that you have to the world and what it is that you communicate to the world. I would say it's people that work like and help, someone that helps, that give consultations to to couples, like a therapist for couples is someone that has that duality of the 6-9. Does that make sense? If that explains it, I hope it helps. 1109, is it the same as 911? Kinda, yes. The one difference is if you didn't accidentally write 0, if you intentionally put the 0 there. So if there's the separation of 0 between numbers that are repeating themselves, 0 is the divine, it's the God. It means that there's another spiritual journey to go through before you can actually express the meaning of those numbers in your life. So the goal is 911 in your daily lifetime, but you're still not quite there yet with the 0. It's like there's another spiritual lesson or something like that. I see 31 all the time. 133311113. Okay, that's the death card. The expression of dualities, life and death, ascension from the ashes, basically. Things need to be destroyed in order to be built. But because you have 1-3 and then 3-1, okay, it's not just the death and the destruction, it's also high creativity. So basically it's guiding you, Allison, right? It's guiding you to build from what is ruined. Okay, find a way. Like the best example I can give is like someone who buys like broken things, like someone buys a broken car, like, and then takes the pieces, the parts of it, and builds something new, right? Or someone who buys a business that is failing and then makes something out of it, like all kinds of, but take it the way it resonates for you, because there's the 4 element, right? The master builder. What other numbers? You're welcome. I agree. My birth numerology is 11. It's not been what I would call an easy life, but I am working with. Yeah, 11 is division. I see 144 every day. 144 is very specific because in theory, I don't know, I can't prove it, right? But in theory, there's 144, they call it today twin flames. I don't like that definition because it puts people in a mindset of like, oh, this person treats me like shit and they never talk to me. It's probably because they're not awakened. I should just wait around for years for them. Sometimes he's just not into you. Okay? It doesn't have to be your twin flame. So I don't like that. I don't like the excuses that it gives to people to get stuck on things. But okay, so let's talk about love. Let's talk about sacred union of 2 individuals that are, call it soulmate or anything like that. We're all soulmates, basically. We're all part of source. It's not like one person is your soulmate and someone else isn't your soulmate. Everyone is your soulmate. This couch is my soulmate. Everything that exists is my soulmate. But there are those who are closer to you and less close, more or less, right? So 144 is the number of individuals that have a counterpart in this lifetime, that the union between you and them is supposed to help expand the consciousness of humanity and raise the frequency of the earth for healing. Okay, so if you see 144, Scorpio Eagle, I love that, Scorpio Eagle, and you're on a journey of love, then maybe that's what it's guiding you towards or telling you. Don't worry if it's hard or it takes, or you have a lot of failures or whatever. There's one special person for you out there. So it's all to get you there. Okay. Scorpio Eagle, I hope that helped. I love that it became like a thing about numbers. I love it. Yay. Thank you, Jenny. Oh, you had your birthday on May 2nd, so happy birthday to Jenny as well. Yeah, mine is May 3rd. In Revelations, I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know. You're welcome. Were there any other questions about number? Let me scroll up because I don't think I've seen everything. Happy birthday, Jessica. That you'll turn 51 next week on May 9th. Happy birthday, love. Okay. All right. So let's keep going. So basically, what I'm going to do, I love to talk about numbers. So if you have more questions about numbers, tell me. I think in numbers. I see numbers. What about the number 13? You can't see it now because I'm wearing a pantyhose. But sorry, that was weird. I have the number 13 tattooed in Roman letters on my ankle. It's the death card, but not like morbid. Ooh, I'm scary death. No, it's the philosophy. It's the essence of, death reminds us to live. Basically, if we wouldn't die, if we were to be immortal, we wouldn't have nothing to push us towards, living and expanding and thriving and achieving or getting out of bed, right? Yeah, Pamela. Well, it's after midnight, so technically not anymore, but today was my birthday. Yeah, May 3rd. Thank you. What was I saying? So the notion of death is really critical for our life. There's a reason why, if God forbid we lose someone, it puts us all our troubles in proportion, right? And reminds us the importance of life and how precious life is and that we need to live. So 1 and 3, 13. Now, there's much more significance to it because, depending on the culture, like in Christianity, for example, it's a little bit of sage to clear the air for you guys. In Christianity, for example, it's like a curse number, right? The number of bad witches or dark work and dark magic and all that jazz. In Judaism, it's actually a holy number. Like in the Last Supper and the painting, Jesus had 12 disciples, right? 12 is considered the number of God. We have 12 months, 12 zodiacs. So 13 is the extra number. It's the unknown factor, the magic, somewhere between life and death, and who knows. Okay, so there's a lot of meaning to 13. It also sums to 4. In Pythagoras numerology, 4 is just foundation and stability. Yeah. Okay. In Babylon numerology, it's also that, but it's also the number of the visionary and the seer, because in order to build something big, like number 4 represents, you have to have the vision of it, right? You can't just be the contractor. You also need to be the architect who sketches and see the great picture. And as you're building, as the constructor, you also need to know, the vision, the plan. So 4 always come with a vision. Okay, 4 is very, very spiritual and clairvoyant, like the 7. And that's something a lot of people don't know, but now you know. So 13 hold that, that magical essence of the number 4, but also of death and rebirth. It's the number of the phoenix, but I said that already earlier, so I'm not going to repeat it. You're welcome. 4 will be similar from the aspect that I just said. Thank you. I'm so loved. You're loved. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So here's what we're going to do right now. I'm going to focus on my energy and on your energy and ask for messages and guidance for basically this next year, this coming year, for us. Thank you. If anybody here wants a personal message from the card, like if you want me to pull a card or two for you guys, if you have a specific question, do a super chat. Yeah, press the dollar button, pay me something. I don't know. Whatever you feel right, just contribute to my work, and then write in the super chat. Then it will be like highlighted, right? If you'll do it like that, then your question will be highlighted, and then I'll answer your question from the cards. But until I see any super chat messages, I'm gonna just ask for general messages for us. All right, guys? Okay. So these are the After Tarot, by the way. I love that this is the bottom of the deck, the Magician. Nice. Thank you so much for everybody who's wishing me the 4 corners for the foundation. Yeah, I mean, everything is 4 in nature, if you'll notice. North, south, east, west, front, back, right, left. The 4 elements, water, fire, air, earth. It's a repetitive number in the foundations of the natural, of the laws of nature. Speaking of 4, today I posted on my Tarot Masterclass the Emperor, who is 4, and also the Hierophant. And in the Emperor, I spoke more about that. In case anybody doesn't know, I have an online Tarot Masterclass. Hey, John, I have an online Tarot Masterclass. Every card gets its own video, and I post them. It's like a journey. It's been over a year since I started it, but I'm almost done. I'm in the Hierophant. I did it today. Now I have 17 more major arcanas, and then I'll do interaction between the cards. I'll do astrology in the tarot and all kinds of extras. But you can already buy the cards. You can already purchase the classes. So, okay, messages for us, I guess. For this coming year, I think I'm going to do a Celtic cross. Just see what happens. Don't forget, if you have a personal question, you can do it in the super chat. Okay? The bunny card? What's the bunny card? I don't know what's the bunny card. Okay, so Danny. Okay, so I'm going to always stop to give someone who does a super chat. Do you see romantic love coming to me this year? Love you, Morgan. Thank you, Danny. Okay. Danny, can you tell me your date of birth? A month and a day is enough. Danny, write me your date. No, you don't have to write it in super chat. Just type in your date of birth, month and day. June 20th. Okay. Are you a Gemini or a Cancer? Like you're right on the cusp. Romantic love for Danny this coming year. One more card. Okay, so Danny, I have the Queen of Wands and the Emperor for you. Speaking of the Emperor that I just told you that I posted on my Tarot Masterclass. So here's the message for you. You will have a lot of opportunities to meet women. There might be someone in your environment right now that is interested in you. The message is to have more fun and to relax, because you're very serious, right? I don't know if you work a lot or you're very responsible in your life and you have a lot of responsibilities and you're like the manager kind of type A character. You have to make more time and make more room and more space for someone to enter. And the biggest challenge for the Emperor when it comes to love is to express himself emotionally, like to tell someone how they feel, as opposed to being curt and rigid. I'm not saying that you're curt and rigid, or I'm sure I'm not. I'm sure you're not. I'm sorry. But let's say you tend to be a little bit more closed off with a potential woman. Open up. Say how you feel. express your love, and that will maintain the connection. Also, it says to go out more often. Now, a good possibility is, by the way, it doesn't give direct answer. It didn't give us a direct answer. It gives us a message, which tells me that you have opportunities and options. It's just they gave me guidance on how to help us make it actually happen. Okay, Danny? So it says to go out more often. Don't dabble with manifestation with black magic. Don't try to kind of do witchcraft. I'm not shading witchcraft. It's not about that. It's just not right for you right now. Okay. Don't try to constantly manifest and ask and make lists and burn them and do all kinds of sorcery crafts. Every time you send that energy, you're just messing with the energy. It's like you're trying to manage your love life in an energetic way. You're not making room for the right person to come into your life that way. Okay, so let things be more organic. Go out more, meet people. If someone offers to introduce you to someone, say yes to all opportunities. Court cards are always about saying yes to opportunities. Okay, and the Queen of Wands is about being very lively and vital and going outside and meeting people. Does that help? Cool, thank you. I'll stay away from the magic. Good, because it pushes it away in your case right now. Okay. All right, cool. Anybody else? Sugar Bear, she is accurate. Okay, thanks. Okay, all right. Let's see what we have. Birthday messages. John, you may have a twin flame and it's exhausting, or maybe it's just a connection that isn't working and you're insisting on something that isn't working, and that is exhausting. Not saying for sure, something to think about. Okay. Am I having a good birthday? I had a moody birthday. I mean, I had a great day. I had good stuff happen to me today. My best friend, actually, my Aquarius bestie, did the best birthday gift ever. And she sent me a painting that she did of me that is so beautiful. I'm going to show it to you guys. You're the first to see. I haven't posted it on social media yet. Okay. Oh no, the light. I don't know if you can see. Oh, wait, what's going on? Can you see like this? Shit. Okay, you can't see like this. Whatever. I'll post it on my. Oh, here, that's better. Okay, can you see it? Her name is Shelly Cohen Schneider. She's an Aquarius. She is extraordinarily talented. Stephen, I'll be right with you, okay? Hold on. And this is me with my karate gi and my brown belt that I just got, wearing red shoes, aka Dorothy shoes. And I'm holding on my left hand cards with a heart, and the right hand pomegranate, and a balloon for my birthday. And I think it's freaking gorgeous. I love it. And it reminds me that I need to renew my bangs. Anyway, just wanted to give her credit for being awesome. And let me show you something else. My cousins, I just got back from dinner with my cousins, my family, and I got a birthday cake with the letter M made of berries. Yeah. So my cousins, woot woot, and my Aquarius bestie. Okay. All right. Sorry. I'm going to scroll up for how will the rest of my year go? July 3rd. Stephen. Okay. It's a very general question for a very big portion of time. So, and I'm only pulling one or two cards. So if you want to sharpen the question, that's cool. And if not, I'll just ask for a general message for you. That's okay. Because it's just too general and too big. And you're not giving me a specific, you want to know all about the rest of your year. For work, book a private reading. Let me pull two cards and ask for the best message for you right now. Is that okay, Stephen? Where are you? Okay, my Cancerian Stephen. The most relevant message for Stephen that I can give him right now. Stephen, July 3rd. Okay, I have the Knight of Cups. Let me pull another one. Oh, okay. So the Knight of Cups with the Three of Wands in the reverse. Can you see? Okay. So what I'm getting is that there needs to be a more focused knowing, inner knowing of where you want to be guided towards, aka guiding yourself, as opposed to I'm getting too much flow. Yeah, there is such a thing as too much flow, where you're like, sometimes people are like, okay, I just want to put my entire trust in the universe, and whatever opportunity will come, I will take it, and just kind of whatever will be, and that doesn't really lead us anywhere. We have to look at the signs, choose a specific direction, and walk it. And you need to make a choice, a conscious choice of what it is that you want to have and do in your life, okay? As opposed to just kind of whatever comes along. Go out less. Be more diligent on studying something or exerting your current knowledge when it comes to what it is that you do. Does that make sense, Steve? Gianna, I'll be right with you. Thank you. It's okay. You're sweet. It's fine. Good. I hope this helped. But yeah, you need to take your direction at your own hands, because the Three of Wands in the reverse is like you're not seeing your own path, and you're just like, whatever will be. I'm gonna drink from whatever cup comes along. It's like it's not working for you right now. Okay, you need something else. Okay, Gianna, am I saying your name right? Will I meet my love this year? A balanced love. Okay, great. Guys, by the way, you don't have to ask for the coming year. You can ask for the next month, the next week, all good. So let's see love messages for Gianna. Can you tell me your date of... Okay, I got a call. The World, but it kind of fell in the reverse, but I'm not sure exactly because I kind of didn't see how it fell, just picked it up. But let me pick another one up. You're welcome, Stephen. Thank you. So one more card for Gianna for love, message for love, for relationship. Okay. Seven of Swords and the World. You need to consciously, decisively close out cycles that, in your love life. Could be ex-boyfriends, could be ways that you approach relationships, to consciously close those cycles and move on to a different state of behavior. June 15th. Gina, okay. So you're a Gemini. Great. So you need to consciously decide to close out cycles, release situations. You might have someone in your life that has been on and off for years, potentially. Tell me if that's the case. And they're like constantly trying to come in and come out, and sometimes you let them, sometimes you don't. And it's just, you need to make up a strict, yes, there we go. You need to make a straight up decision. If you want a wishy-washy that comes and goes and ins and outs, that doesn't commit and bullshits you, and every time they have a different excuse, if that's what you want, stay in that connection, because you don't change people. He's not going to change. People only deeply change when they decide to. You can't. There's a quote, I don't remember who said that, and I'm probably slaughtering the quote, but they said, think how hard it is for you to change yourself, then imagine changing someone else. The repetition has been repeating itself for years. Move on. Completely, like, cut. He might be an amazing man, But if he's not good to you, then he's not your amazing man, unfortunately. This is not to shame him. You know, he might be Mr. Perfect for someone else. He might be a great, successful, wonderful, sweet, smart, handsome man. But he's not there for you. So what good is it? What good is it? You know, I see guys, like, I'm sorry, not to shade you guys. I mean, women can do that too. They're so like aware of how awesome they are. So they allow themselves to act like pricks or like bitches. I'm not excluding women from responsibility. Because they think, oh, I'm great. Of course they'll stick around. But if you're not great to that person, then you're not great. Doesn't matter how great you are generally. Partnership is two people and how they affect each other. Okay, if he's not great to you, he's not great. Okay, lady? Don't want that. Okay. So, but you need to not just say it or think it. You need to, with actions, clear actions, and then you'll make room for something new. Okay, it depends on that. Nothing new will happen until you make that. Until you, I gave him the flick thing. Okay, until you show it with actions, like until you resonate it to the universe and to your higher self, your outside reality won't change accordingly. Okay. You need to do something in the physical world, in the tangible world, in order to manifest a change. Dennis Lee, best and highest guidance advice for the next 120 days. Okay, school, career, and love. Okay, we can't do school, career, and love with one or two cards. Guys, here's the thing. Every time you ask me a super general question, I'm just gonna choose to ask for the best message for you guys. But the best way to go about in this scenario, right, is ask a very accurate, specific question. That type of thing, it's totally legitimate, but it's for an hour of a private session. It's just not, you know. So Denise, I'm gonna ask. Oh, Aries, yay! I'm gonna ask for guidance for you, for the best guidance for you for the next 4 months. Allison, thank you. I'll be right with you. First, I'll answer Denise. So, Denise, best guidance for Denise for the coming 4 months. Choose the most relevant topic of the ones she asked for. Guidance for Denise, April 5th. Guidance for Denise, April 5th. Okay, I actually had 3 cards. So the Lovers, 8 of Swords, and the Moon. Okay. This is someone who is feeling stuck and unable to make a choice because there's a lot of cloudiness in their decision making and confusion when it comes to your path. Like, it's very, very hard. I'm getting someone that's very hard for you to look ahead. That's thus making a decision, because so the Lover's card means you have to take a very specific decision about your life path, who it is that you want to be, what it is that you want to do, and then you have to actively act diligently to go there. But here's the thing: before you start walking, you need to clear your baggage. Okay, anything on your path that doesn't click with your current and future self you want to become can't stay. Like clear house kind of thing. Clean your house, clean your contacts, clean your Facebook friends, clean relationships, straighten up connections that you don't want to clear out of your life, but they're not sitting right. This is big. It's a big message. It's very hard for you to do so because you're locking yourself in a current state of mind of a lot of confusion. It's mental. I don't know if there's someone in your life that is coercing you, or maybe a narcissistic type of personality that makes you feel like you can't be without them or something like that. Or maybe it's in your life. It could be a parent figure that is really affecting your career choices and like you're really affected by them. You have to clear the back noises and meditate every night and think what it is that you want. And then every day wake up and do one thing at least. If it's overwhelming to do a lot of things, then do one thing. Throw out one thing. Clean one thing. Start with one shelf, with one part of the closet. Throw out clothes. Yes, objects have energy. That's why I don't like to pick up things from the street, not because I'm a snob, but because it comes with the energy of everywhere that it's been. And I'm a major sensorian person. I feel everything. I absorb everything. I can't, right? So think of stuff as energy. They're holding energies. Get rid of things. There's a lot of confusion. Speak to someone you trust. You have to speak to someone. Does that make sense? Where is she? Denise, does that make sense for you? Okay. I hope it does. I hope it helped. Allison, anything in love for me in the next few months? July 26th. Leo. Okay, Allison. Denise says that makes perfect sense. Thank you. You're most welcome. Guys, give this video the like, please. Press the like button because it helps. It helps the channel. I have 33 viewers and 21 likes. Thank you. Now 22 likes. Press the like. 23. Thank you. It really helps the channel. Really, those things help the channel. Thank you. Okay. So Allison, message for Allison, my Leo Allison in love. Ooh, I have the Magician. I'm going to pull one more. 28 likes. Great. You guys rock. 5 more. Because there are 33 people here. Okay. So one more card. Message for love for Allison for the next few months. Thank you. 29th. Message for love for Allison. I have the Magician. One more. Magician is a great card to get. 10 of Cups. Allison, are you in a relationship right now? Tell me yes or no, because it will affect it really depends. In this case, I need to know if you're in a relationship right now or not. Allison, Leo, are you in a relationship right now or not? Or is there someone in your life? Hello, no. Okay, good. Thank you. So, I didn't mean like it's good. Okay, 33 viewers and 33 likes. You guys rock. Thank you. Ooh, 3333. Speaking of master numbers. Damn. Okay. Allison, you need to behave like a magician that walks, talks, breathes. 10 of Cups. It's the only thing you understand. If you want love, that's your case. It's the only thing you need to understand. So, if someone comes along, like say you're going on a date or meeting someone and everything, and they behave not like 10 of Cups, like they're not there, they're not present, they're not loving, they're just not there. They're not making you feel like you're in this like beautiful, true love, harmonious, serious, yada yada, 10 of Cups kind of thing. Okay. If they behave like that, it means that you don't understand it. It doesn't exist. Not because there's something wrong with them. Everybody has their journey. It's just they're not on your journey right now. Okay? High focus, not witchcraft and manifestation. People need to understand manifestation is not the ceremony aspect of it. It's the behavior. The ceremony is just the added value. It's the fun movie stuff. Okay? It's a part of it. It works. It helps. But if you don't shift your behavior to match it, it's not going to work. It's just going to bring like shady, weird stuff. Okay? So you have to be super, super focused on only being in situations that show this. Only give attention to the guy that gives you the impression that that's what they want. And that will really quickly, faster than you think. I think you're going to find the one really, really soon. Like really, really soon. But you need to follow this guidance. Does that make sense? Does that help? That's how I am. No BS allowed here. Don't have time for that. Good. But also be kind. Okay? Like don't be judgmental. Everybody has their journey and their path. Just be like, I'm sorry. This is not for me. Be well. Thank you. Thank you. Bye. All right? Okay. Cool. Was there anyone else who asked for a... I think I got everybody covered. Okay. All right. So until I have another super chat, and I'm going to keep this under an hour because we're already on 45 minutes. So if you guys have a question, now's the time. And I'm going to ask for guidance for everybody. My birthday guidance for everybody. Ooh, I have the moon. All right. And birthday messages. Everybody that are watching, not everybody in the world, everyone who's watching this video. 33 people, 33 like 34. Oh, I was 33 and now I'm 34. Like that. Everything fits. Okay, one more message, one more card. Messages for everyone who's watching this video. Please focus on the seekers who are watching this video. And myself. Message, message, message. Four of Cups. Okay. And Two of Wands. So the moon, Four of Cups, and Two of Wands. Let me stare at this for a second. So I'm getting two individuals that are highly confused and insecure. And like don't know what the other person wants. And like because something in the communication, maybe there's no communication basically. I don't see any communication here. So, and they're like really confused and about to give up. But then suddenly I have the Two of Wands. So the message is super clear. Like communicate with each other. Tell each other what you want. And then you'll be able to get this party started. Okay, let me know if this resonates with anybody here. Thank you for the wishes. Thank you for the happy birthdays. Yeah, it comes from insecurity on both sides. And overthinking and losing trust. But there's a really, really good potential here. So I recommend to communicate, to sit down and talk. Why don't people ever talk anymore? It's like we communicate through Facebook posts and through short texts, and like who can understand anything? No wonder everybody's confused. Talk. Pick up the phone and call. Knock on the door, unless they say no, and then don't be a stalker. But you know, if it's relevant. Okay, I hope this message helped. Pamela, is my current Aries, Sun, Leo, Rising, Sag, Moon, Pisces, Venus relationship ultimately in alignment with my higher self-realization? I don't understand the question. Pamela, can you simplify this for me? Don't give me all your placements. Just tell me your question, Pamela. Who's in alignment with who? Are you asking about yourself versus your higher self, or are you asking about yourself and someone else? Is he good for me? Okay. That I understand. Thank you. Is he good for you? So he's an Aries and you're a Leo, right? Okay. So is Pamela's dude, Mr. Man, sir, gentleman, is good for her? Is there potential in the long run? Okay. Pamela and her Mr. Is there good love potential? I got the Devil. Hold on, I need one more. Is there a good long haul love potential between Pamela and the person that we're talking about? What? WTF? The Devil and the Four of Wands. I need one more card. I need Pamela. I need one more card. Okay. Pamela and her person of interest. Explain this combination of the devil and the Four of Wands, please. Because I'm good, but this is... Clarify this for Pamela and her person of interest. Too many cards. Too many cards. One more card, please. One more card. Okay. And the Sun. Okay. All right. I get it. So, if this is someone that you're literally like almost obsessed with each other, like high school infatuation, you know, like first love kind of thing. Not necessarily I'm saying that it's first love, but there's a lot of sexuality here. There's a lot of running forward, going super fast, being addicted to each other. Don't make your life completely about the relationship. Okay? Don't make your life about the relationship. Make sure that you have balance between love and your other aspects of your life. Because I see a lot of sexuality. I see a lot of, which is great. It's not a bad thing. But it's like, okay, so with the Four of Wands and the Sun and the Devil, it's like, I don't know if someone has addiction issues or they're too much of something. Someone is too much of something. There is the element of someone... Is anyone is one of you like wedding pressured? Is one of you really, Pamela, is one of you really pressured to get married, or like overthinks it? No. Okay. So this could be just, okay, know about that. Can you tell me if the connection is like really intense? Because I need to figure out this riddle. Can you tell me if the connection is super intense, Pamela? Yes or no? Oh, yes. Okay. Okay. So balance is called for. I don't think there's such a thing as too much of a good thing. I mean, it's great that you guys are super intense, but it's not balanced. It's too much. It's addictive, and you're losing track of your other aspects in your life. You're like neglecting other aspects in your life. So if you were to find the balance, then absolutely yes, this will stick around for a long time. But I want the Four of Wands to stay with the Sun and not with this, because this can't all happen at once, right? One point or another, it will either be this or this. The way to make it this is to find balance between your personal life and him. Like, you guys have to chill and practice safe sex. Does that make sense, Pamela? All right. Hi, Stacy. I'm Aries, Scorpio moon. Lucas is Scorpio, Sag moon. So you're an Aries with a Scorpio. Okay. How does he feel about me, and will he communicate soon? Oh dear, yes, balance is the issue. Okay, happy I figured that riddle out. Thank you, Stacy. So, okay. So Stacy and her Scorpio. Here's the thing that I have with questions like, will he communicate and how he feels about me? It's very intrusive. With your permission, I'm going to ask about the potential, because he's not here to be like, hey, wait, I don't want you going into my psyche like that, right? So I'm going to ask about the potential between the two of you and what you can do to make it better. Is that okay? Great. Thank you for understanding. Okay. So Stacy and her Scorpio. Let's clean. Stacy and her Scorpio. So I have Two of Pentacles. Ten of Wands. Does he work a lot, or does he have a lot of responsibilities? Is he overwhelmed with a lot of things? Yes. Okay. So he's just overwhelmed with things. I don't think him not communicating with you is about you. I think he actually wants to communicate with you, but he's worried it might just be another thing that he has to handle. Like something that could become heavy or problematic. Not that you're heavy or problematic. That's why I don't know when it's a good time. Let him. It will come from him. Generally, women, and this is not to not be a feminist or to be a chauvinist, you have to allow them to do their biological man thing. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna have to say it like that. It's very disturbing with today's progress and modern life, where we are so active and independent and in control, and we want to talk, we'll pick up the phone. It's like supposed to be simple, but especially if someone is overwhelmed and has a lot of stuff going on, let it come from him. Because if he's going through a lot of shit and then you do it, what happens is you become another thing on the list to handle. And you don't want to be like another thing on the checklist to cross over. Okay, spoke to this, did this, right? You want to be something, exciting. You want to be the safe place, right? The sweet spot. So let him seek you. Let him figure out his stuff. And if he reaches out, great. If he doesn't, he's just not into you. Okay. Well, that you're asking me again the same. It's what I just told you. Like, he has to handle his things, and those are things that you can't necessarily foresee. Like, if it was a flat out yes, I would get like an Ace of Wands or an Ace of Pentacles. But the cards gave me the answer that right now he's not seeing through all of his responsibilities and stuff that he's going through. So you can work with it. This is the message that they're giving you vicariously. Just don't be another thing on that burdening list. Now, I'm not saying to sit around and wait for that motherfucker. Just because he has a busy life, that doesn't mean you need to be neglected. If he ignores you or doesn't give you attention, go and meet someone else. And then if he calls, okay. And if he calls and you're still available, great. If not, not. I mean, this is not that there's something wrong with him for being busy or for having a lot of stuff going on, but we can't put our life on hold for other people, right? Because that's not healthy. Because we never know, right? The cards can say the potential and what the energies are, but you can't sit around and wait for it. You deserve to be loved right now. Like right now. Not tomorrow, not next week, not next month. Now. I don't believe in being patient when it comes to love. There's no right timing for love. Every timing is the right timing for love. Love is everything. You can't breathe without it, okay? Let him figure out his stuff. If you're not important enough for him to find time within his hectic lifestyle, to send a text, pick up the phone, to reach out in any way and be like, hey, I'm busy, but I'm thinking about you, okay? There's so many ways to make someone feel special, even if you're busy. Then pushing and trying and contacting isn't going to get him, Does that make sense? I hope this helped. Okay, thank you guys. You're most welcome. Okay, we're right under an hour. Unless someone has right now a question that they want to ask, I think I'm going to close and finish up. You have 15 seconds. Okay, so I'm just going to share my week with you guys. So my pre-birthday week was awesome. I actually received my brown belt in karate. Rachel, questions only through super chat. Okay, but thank you. I got my brown belt in karate. I won a kata tournament in my karate dojo. I won first place. That was nice. And I got a lot of work opportunities. And today was weird. Like the week, it was weird. I don't like my birthdays. I just don't like it. I wish I did. I just don't. Oh well. Anyway, guys, I hope this helped, but you guys made it extra better. Thank you for your best wishes. Thank you. I love you guys very, very much. Okay, so all the general tarot scopes for May are already up. The extendeds are up. If you like to watch other placements, so I did a buy all auction for the extendeds where you can get all 12 extended vid tarot scopes for the price of 3. So check it out if it's something that you want, to watch your other placements and cross watching and all that. 2019 Ministers of Magic. Speaking of, there's 8 more months for 2019. I think it will be linked below the video after I post this. And so it's on my Vimeo as well. Tarot Masterclass. If you want to study tarot and become a tarotchi, those are like at your own time and your own pace. You download the videos. Every card has its own video. And you study. I give the bunkai, meaning the applications for the interpretations. The thing that you don't just find in a book, and how to make the connections also. Like all the layers of the tarot. So that's cool. But you also don't have to want to be a tarotchi for that. If you just had a spread and you're curious about specific cards and what they meant, you can just choose specific cards and download them. If you want to book a private reading, I'm here. And that's it. Oh, guys, I'm on Instagram, The Existential Shift. Woo! So follow me. Okay, I think that's it, right? Let me read you guys a little bit. Good night. Good night. Thank you. Steve, no, I'm not going to be your girlfriend. I'm sorry. But I appreciate the offer. Okay. I'm gonna read you guys after I go. But thank you all. Have a blessed night, blessed life. And I'll probably do another 13th element something.